The reason why you are not achieving success is because you have not clearly defined your intentions. That's right, your intentions, the outcomes, the things that you want to take action on every single day that will lead you to the outcome that you're trying to achieve. You see, here's the deal. We all want to achieve things within life. We all have hopes, wishes, goals, dreams, aspirations, all these different things. But you know what? The number one thing that you're missing in achieving those things is better habits. You must clearly define the habits that are most important to you and take action on those things every single day. You must clearly define the number one thing that you must take action on every single day, because I know what you're doing. You're taking action. But you know what? You're all over the place. You're all over the place. You're throwing darts at a dartboard to see what sticks. You're throwing spaghetti on a wall to see what sticks. And you do not have any clearly defined intention. Sure, you have the habit of taking action, but is it appropriate action? You see, once I understood the difference between taking action and taking appropriate action, that's when I started to notice a real shift within the results that I was achieving. Let me share a quick story with you. Years ago, I was struggling, 100% absolutely struggling to gain any traction within my business. And once I got clearly defined on the most important things that I must take action every single day, that's when I noticed the shift. But before that happened, here's what I would do. I had these massive to-do lists. It was like I got 152 things to do, 3 pages of things to do it, no resources, no people, no this, no that. And man, I was overwhelmed. I'm not even going to sugarcoat that. I was absolutely overwhelmed because I was sitting here looking at these lists of things that I had to do, and I just couldn't take action. I was overwhelmed with decisions. I was overwhelmed with like, oh my God, how am I going to get all this stuff done? And once I narrowed that list, now I didn't go all minimalistic on it. Well, I guess you could say I did go minimalistic on it because I created this thing called the bottom line up front. And that's the most important thing that I must take action on every single day. Not this big to-do list, not all, and there's people that are stuck within that. There's people that are stuck within this big to-do list. Oh, I've got a lot of things to do. I'm busy. That's garbage. Stop doing that. Stop overwhelming yourself. Stop saying that I'm busy when you're not busy. I see you. I see you on social media posting 57 times a day and none of it is clearly defined. You're all over the place. I see you. I see you out on social media doing this, engaging, doing this, I don't have time. You do have time. I also see you. You have time to come and do all these other different things, but you always say that you don't have time for yourself. You know what? That's garbage. You do have time for yourself, but you need to get crystal clear on what your intention is. Because if you don't know what your intention is, the bottom line up front, the number one thing that you must take action on every single day, it's not going to happen for you. You have to own that. And you have to also understand that you know what? It's possible that you can achieve success. It's possible that you can start taking tiny steps to achieve one thing at a time before you achieve the next thing at a time, before you achieve the next thing after that. Because I see so many people that are overwhelmed with the overall complexity of the thing, the umbrella of the thing, and it's like, man, I can't do that because look how big this is. I can't do that because look how much is involved within this thing. And instead of breaking it down into smaller chunks, you must break things down into smaller chunks. Take action on those things each and every single day. So I'm going to give you a little framework that I do, and it's called the bottom line up front. It's within my bottom line up front planning method. And you can see that on my website, terrywadethompson.com. So part of the bottom line up front planning method, it goes like this. What's my bottom line up front? That's it. That's the number one thing that I must get done today. And then on the right-hand side of this piece of paper, I have the action items or the steps, the things that are going to help me accomplish or achieve that bottom line up front. And then I got some important questions that I must ask myself every day. I got these questions. These are the questions that I must ask myself every single day. And then What are the resources? Do I need to connect with people? Do I need to go to the store and buy something? Do I need to go get those things? Whatever the case. And then at the end of the day, I have kind of a reflection area to where I can sit there and reflect on different things on, okay, here was my bottom line up front. What happened today? Did I achieve success? Did I do that thing? What was supposed to happen? What did happen? Because what was supposed to happen and what did happen, oftentimes those things are two completely different things. And if you sit back at the end of the day and wonder, okay, well, gosh, I didn't really achieve my bottom line up front, that could be why. Because what was supposed to happen and what did happen was different. You said this was your bottom line up front. That was supposed to happen, but you got distracted by all these different things that are over here. You got caught up in the details and the minutia of the action items, and you didn't achieve. You didn't stay focused. You got sidetracked on social media. A family event came up. A phone call happened. News happened, whatever the case. That's why filtering all this stuff is so important. You have to filter all of these things, because if you don't filter those things, they will consume you. They will take up your time. They will take up your energy. What you focus on gets results. That's the bottom line up front. What you focus on gets results. But what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on TV? Are you focusing on the news? Are you focusing on social media? Are you focusing on all the negative crap that's happening out there within the world? That's why you're not achieving success, because you have not clearly defined your intention. Because your attention is everywhere, but your intention is right there. It's right there in front of you, but you have to clearly identify it and take action on that thing, that one thing, that number one thing that you must take action on every single day in order to achieve success. Or even, let me back that up, even to achieve results, a result. Before you can achieve success, you have to achieve a result. So focus on a result. What's a quick win that you can get today? What's a quick win? If you can achieve a quick win, what's the smallest, the minimal viable product? That could be your minimal viable win. What's that win that you can get? And that win will give you the momentum in which you can continue to take action. It will give you that motivation. It will give you that momentum to continue taking action and continue to achieve that big thing that you're trying to achieve. But if you don't ever take that first step, keep this in mind. The longest race is won by a single step. By first taking a single step. You can't win that long race if you don't take that first step. But what's that first step? It's that most important thing that you must take action on. You must clearly identify the journey. Now, that journey could be long, it could be short, it could be all these different things. But once you clearly identify this is the result, this is the outcome, and backwards plan all the way to start, and then just get started. Get started. Put one foot in front of the other and take action. Do one thing, one bottom line up front after another. Because all of these big to-do lists, all of these things that goes in part of achieving that big thing, those are your bottom line up front. Every single day, here's my bottom line up front. Tomorrow, here's my bottom line up front. The next week, here's my bottom line up front. What is your bottom line up front? That's how you're going to achieve success. That's how you're going to achieve that great big giant thing that you're trying to achieve. And you're overwhelmed with it because you're not focused on the most important thing. You're not crystal clear on your bottom line up front. And you take action on that bottom line up front every single day. And understand that you need a framework. You need processes. You need those things within place. And you need to enjoy the journey along the way and celebrate those victories and celebrate those wins as you're achieving them. Keep yourself focused, keep yourself motivated, and you know what? Over time, you will achieve that great big thing, that great big hope, goal, wish, dream, aspiration thing that you want to achieve. But you will never achieve that thing if you do not clearly identify your intention, your bottom line up front, and take action on that every single day. Hopefully that was valuable for you. If it was, make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And there will be a video here somewhere on the screen here. Make sure you go watch that next. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Share this out if you thought this was valuable. And make sure you watch this next video somewhere on the screen here. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.